Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is Montana This Morning from Montana's news leader.
Well, good morning and thanks for kicking off your Friday with us. I'm Justine Stewart.
And I'm Louis Storch. Hopefully you're having a great start to your Friday. Made it to the end of the week, Justine, and looking forward to the weekend.
So am I. You know what? I know you said it's going to be a bit rainy, but that's okay for me. It's
you know
all
what?
right.
Sometimes
it's nice.
It's nice to have those weekends where you don't feel like any, you need to get out.
Right, no obligation to get out.
Exactly, you can stay in and enjoy it. And if I could give you any more incentive to try to get out today, Missoula, by next week, Monday night, Tuesday morning, we could actually see some a little bit of snow falling here as temperatures are really going to cool down. So if you can, try to get out and enjoy this last warm day as we're going to see 70s and sunshine once again for your Friday. Then there we go as we roll into the weekend, cooler temps along with the rain showers and high elevation snow. The snow looks more likely for the higher elevations Saturday night and into Sunday. And then this unsettled weather pattern sticks with us into next week. Here's your forecast for today. 74 in Missoula, 74 also in Kalispell. We'll see 72 in Hamilton and in Polson again with plenty of sunshine in the forecast. We'll time out what to expect with this weekend system coming up here in just a few minutes.
A Flathead company receives a general contract to rebuild the power line infrastructure in Puerto Rico following the devastating hurricane that recently pummeled the island. The contract with Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority and FEMA is for the rebuilding of the entire power grid on the island. Whitefish Energy is dispatching an initial 200 linemen, construction and project managers to Puerto Rico over the next week to start rebuilding the transmission power lines that are vital to the restoration of key water supply dams. Andy Tekmansky is the CEO of the company, and he's in Puerto Rico right now. He says the situation is large-scale urgent. He says they do plan to grow the staff levels to over 300 to support the people of Puerto Rico for at least the next 6 months, but it could end up taking years to complete the project. Tekmansky says the only electricity the island has been able to restore is one small block downtown around some hotels, the airport, and one major hospital.
Usually when we come into a situation like the hurricanes that just hit the mainland U.S., we go down there, there's still some resemblance of a grid. You know, you're repairing maybe 35% of a grid in those cases. Nobody's walked into a situation where they have to repair 100% of a grid. It has to be rebuilt, or near 100%. So, you know, we're looking at it pragmatically. We're ramping up appropriately to the task.
Because of the difficulty in bringing materials to the island, Tekmansky says it will be a staged approach in rebuilding the two-man transmission lines. They run from north to south. He says they do plan to bring in any equipment necessary and are committed to staying for as long as it takes to finish. Tekmansky tells us there are also doctors on the team with him that are helping to assist and coordinate medical attention to the people of Puerto Rico. Donated supplies from the North Valley Hospital and Whitefish have also been secured on the island. Leaders with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service say they could soon have a proposal to remove grizzly bears in north central Montana from the Endangered Species Act. Wildlife managers reported that around 1,000 grizzlies are currently in the northern continental divide ecosystem, and that includes areas like Glacier National Park, the Bob Marshall Wilderness, and the Rocky Mountain Front. Leaders say it's likely the population will be found to be sustainable. There are still several steps before the bears can be formally delisted. That includes analyzing habitat in the area and getting a formal status evaluation.
We think sometime next year, if we believe it's warranted, that a proposal would be out. So we have 1 year after a proposed rule is out. We'll take comments, and within 1 year we would finalize that.
Grizzly bears are currently considered a threatened species across the lower 48 states, except in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. The Fish and Wildlife Service delisted the bears in that area earlier this year. That decision has been challenged in court. Montana DNRC leaders say this year's fire season was one of the hottest and driest in the state's history, with the cost of fighting destructive fires reaching nearly $400 million. The State Environmental Quality Council got an update on the total cost of this summer's wildfires in Montana. Fires torched 1.2 million acres in Montana. The council also discussed how to fund projects to reduce wildfire risk. Property owners with forest land, mostly in western Montana, are currently charged a fire protection fee. Montana Senator Chase Vincent of Libby suggested lawmakers should consider the other ways of raising money that will include more people around the state.
Couldn't we maybe lower the burden on everybody in the West, still make them pay something if we spread that out a little bit and be able to provide resources in the West and the East should we have a bad fire season like we had this year?
DNRC Director John Tubb says fire seasons are getting longer in Montana, which means more resources are needed. Longer seasons means more fires and also makes it harder to hire seasonal firefighters. With more than $280,000 raised, the MTN Wildfire Relief Fund and the Montana Community Foundation are moving forward now to give that money you helped us raise to Montana communities that need it most. On October 9th, grant applications will be available for organizations all across the state to apply for funds. Through your donations, places like local fire departments will be able to get desperately needed new equipment and resources. The Montana Community Foundation is also working with dozens of smaller community foundations across the state. That's to identify the organizations that need help the most. The foundation has been fundraising for 30 years and distributed $41 million to Montana during that time. 100% of the donations for the Wildfire Relief Fund will go to Montana communities.
We won't just be sending those checks out the door and that'll be the end of it. We also do follow-up visits. We ask for reporting, nothing that's too onerous because we know these folks have other things to do. But we want to make sure that these dollars that folks across Montana and across the country have donated are being put to good use.
And again, our grand total with matches from several sponsors, including Montana's television network, now standing at more than $280,000. So thank you to everyone from Montana and beyond that has contributed so far. There is still time to donate. Just go to kpax.com/wildfirefund for more information. Well, a group of Butte citizens who have been dedicated to the Lady of the Rockies statue for decades continue to maintain the Butte landmark. MTN's John Amy tells us about a group of seniors who don't let their age stop them from doing hard work on that monument.
These old-timers may be retired, but they're always ready to get back to work, especially if this lady needs some help.
But then again, too, you know, I mean, I've been working with a lady for 37 years now. Why quit now?
Lee designed and built the Our Lady of the Rockies statue at the top of the East Ridge, which was a project started by the late Bob O'Bill in dedication to his wife. This week, they're removing an old chain link fence and installing an iron fence that was donated to the lady to put around the statue. Several local businesses and people donated time and materials to clean and paint the new fence.
Anytime the Lady of the Rockies asked for anything, no matter what, that people donated. People love the Lady of the Rockies.
Lee has been good at getting free help to keep the statue in great shape.
I was called the biggest bummer in the 35 years I bummed every. I was always all bummed with that. We never had no money.
The guys working on this project are in their 70s and 80s, but they have no plan to slow down because they say they're always going to be dedicated to the lady.
Well, the lady takes care of us. That's why we lived as long as we have.
I think it's really great for the town. So what's good for the town's good for me.
People visiting the statue appreciate the hard work these volunteers put into maintaining the lady.
I think it's pretty cool. I've been up here probably almost 5 or 6 times now, and it's definitely cool to see some work being done because, I mean, the chain link fence isn't the nicest thing, so this is going to be awesome for sure.
Dedication to the lady. In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. And if you want to try to get out and enjoy today, well, Do it because we're going to start to see some changes roll in for the weekend. But how about another great picture sent in to us by Rachel? This is of Ablagic Canyon taken yesterday. Love this beautiful picture here. Mountains in the background, reflections off the water. It's going to be another day. Take yesterday and just copy and paste it today, and that's pretty much what we're going to see. Maybe temperatures just slightly cooler, but hovering right around there in the upper 60s to even middle 70s. Now, a look at our Doppler network is going to show again no clouds here in Montana. We have some clouds down here as you roll into Wyoming. Other than that, though, plenty of stars overhead this morning. Our system, though, is just beginning to move in off of the Pacific. So you see the clouds here, see rain showers starting to develop, and this is what is going to continue to track off to the east, bringing us rain tomorrow and then really all throughout next week. Now, as we're starting to time this out for you, here's your Saturday rain chances, and we'll go up to Kalispell first. Notice that our best chance is going to be in the morning here. Looks like northwestern Montana, the greatest chance is going to be in the early morning hours with about a 60% chance of rain, and then slowly decreasing as we get off into the late morning and rolling into the afternoon time. By late afternoon, there in northwestern Montana, we could actually see maybe a little bit of sunshine begin to peek through the clouds. Hamilton will give about a 60% chance of rain around 6 a.m., 90% chance of rain 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And again, the heaviest amounts are going to be found in southwestern Montana. 60% chance of rain by noon, and then as we roll into the afternoon time, we're going to see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies. So how much rain are we expecting? I quickly showed this in the last weather segment, but I'll do it again now. We'll stop this, what time? Around 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Rain just begins to pick up during the morning, then sticks with us throughout the early morning hours and clearing out by the afternoon. On Sunday, there you go, about 3/10 of an inch of rain in Missoula, about 1/1500 of an inch in Kalispell. Again, heavier amounts here in southwestern Montana. Here's your 7-day forecast for Kalispell. 74 today, 61 Saturday, 51 Sunday, and look at those temperatures dropping into the 40s with even some snow showers possibly mixing in with the rain as we get into Monday night and Tuesday. Missoula, 74 today, 56 tomorrow, 50 on Sunday. And there we go, highs only in the 40s Monday and Tuesday.
Man, better enjoy this last few days of those 70s because who knows when it'll come back again.
Yeah, and you know, looking at the extended forecast, Justine, it looks like that's going to, the cooler temperatures into next week. Yeah. But even beyond that, I think we're going to keep those temperatures in the 50s. So yes. Wow. Last 70-degree day today, at least for a little while.
All right, well, thanks, Lewis, and stick around. We'll be back with much more. But first, here's some birthday shout-outs for you this morning.